That's pretty. Holy shit.
Welcome back, Berserkers. We're here with my good friend Brent. I ran into Brent just a couple of days ago, and you showed some interest in the Model 3.
I did.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
So, I've never really been this close to a Tesla, like, ever.
Really?
I see them all the time, but never really been up close on one. And when I saw you pull up with it, I was like, that's the guy that's got it. And I said, so yeah, I'm interested to see it.
Fantastic.
Man,
I was going to ask you that because you mentioned the Model X.
Yeah.
Of course, the Model X being the dream car, we all know about that. But since the price tag is like the price of a house,
it's up there.
You got to make plans to move into it if you're going to buy one.
You ain't kidding.
But when you were mentioning the Model X, so you've obviously looked into Tesla a little bit.
A little bit.
So what's your Tesla origin story? When did you become aware of them?
Elon Musk, period.
Elon Musk?
I'm just a Musk fan.
Yeah.
Take that with a grain of salt. There's a lot of people that say, a whole bunch of stuff about them. But I like the Teslas, man. And I can't remember what, it might have been the Roadster.
Okay.
When I first saw the video of the Roadster, it was I think he was debuting it or something along those lines, but it took off, and it took off pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
And I ain't never seen a car move as fast as that did. And so
you talking about the red one?
Yes, the red one.
So I think you're talking about in 2017,
yeah,
they announced the Tesla Semi.
Okay.
And at the end of that presentation, as a surprise, the one more thing, as they say, the red Tesla Roadster came out of the back of one of the trucks.
That makes sense.
And
I saw that thing take off, and I was like, "Good Lord!" So, I mean, seriously, you'll never see cars move that quick when you got American muscle cars out here. Because I'm a huge American muscle fan. Like I have not been on the electric bandwagon at all.
Okay.
Like, it's crazy to say, because dude, I've been a muscle car guy all my life, but I've shown a little bit of interest in these. So,
well, let's see what you think. So you've never driven one?
Nope.
Have you ridden in one?
Nope.
This is as close as you've been to one.
As close as I've been to one.
All right, it's time. Mount up, Berserkers. Brent's going to battle.
This is so different already.
Already?
Already.
So talk to me about what you mean.
Didn't start it up.
No.
I mean, you just pulled it off. I mean,
true.
But yeah, that's already different. That's pretty. Holy shit. Bro, are you serious? Good Lord. Oh my God. That's real?
That's real, brother. That's real. That's the.
Oh my God. All right. So, I had a Hellcat.
Okay.
I had a Hellcat.
I'm listening.
Doesn't compete.
Doesn't compete? Nice.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
You heard the man said he had a Hellcat.
I had
a lot
a
of people
Hellcat.
want to know, how's it compared to a Hellcat? He had one.
I had a Hellcat. Does not compete.
That is amazing to be able to hear, because I've not had a Hellcat driver in here yet.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
For me, and I'm not going to speak for you, for me, it's the smoothness of that acceleration that to me is shocking.
I know.
There's no transmission. There's one gear. And so that's what it does now. Right now, I want you to feel this. You feel it slowing down?
Yep.
I'm not touching the brake.
Really?
The regen braking does it for you. I touch the brake maybe once or twice a day, and that's just to make sure that I'm knocking the oxidation off of the brake.
That is why I wasn't expecting that, but my goodness.
All right, well.
That's pretty something. See, driving a Hellcat, it wouldn't hook, it would have spent, it would have kept spinning and spinning and spinning. But even then, I mean, with some grippy tires, I still don't even think that it would feel like that and accelerate as fast.
This one's all-wheel drive.
Yeah. So okay, that's the difference.
So that helps along. Yeah,
that's the difference.
It's all-wheel drive, just the one gear, and they absolutely. So the way Elon describes it is it's engineered for maximum fun.
Right.
That's how he says it. He doesn't say maximum torque or grip or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you feel comfortable with it, go ahead and head on out there.
All right.
And I say, you are in care and control of the vehicle. You do what you will with it. Please operate it with due regard for the safety of others in accordance with policy and statute. But if you want to turn right and go out onto a 421, that on-ramp is a straight line, and I'm just mentioning that for no reason. And that on-ramp on the other side also happens to be pretty much a straight line. I'm just mentioning that just as a tour guide.
Makes sense. God almighty. That's quick, man. That is quick. That is quick.
So now you said that your wife's not into the EV thing.
She's not totally,
Does she need to take a test drive?
She probably does. I told her I was coming. I told her I was coming to do this, and she's like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so she was on the phone with a cousin of hers, and her cousin was like, "Okay, I see you driving a Tesla." She's like, "No, I'm not doing it." And I was like, "Yeah, okay."
What's her name? What's her name?
Cecilia.
Cecilia, we're gonna get you driving this thing, and you're gonna be sold on it too.
Yeah.
You saw his reaction.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I think when she sees your first reaction, she'd be like, "Okay, maybe, maybe I'll take it for a drive."
Yeah. So the Model Y. Mm-hmm. Okay. One thing that I've struggled is trying to see the difference between the Model 3 and the Model Y. Okay. Because to me, they're very close.
So the Model Y is an SUV version of the Model 3. They share like 75% of their parts.
Okay.
But once you get behind the back seat there, or rather from the back seat back, it's all very different. This one is a sedan with just a regular trunk, whereas the Model Y is a hatchback, and the whole back opens up. You can get third row seating in it.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, obviously, you cannot.
Right.
So it's a bigger version. The last video on the channel before your video, I swapped with somebody who had a Model Y, and one thing that I did notice is, like when you're sitting, how you're sitting now, your feet are kind of out.
Right.
A lot like a Charger, but in the Model Y, the seats are up on a pedestal, so your feet kind of come down more like this. And to me, it made a huge difference because I'm taller.
Right, absolutely.
So that's the difference between the Model 3 and the Model Y. The Model Y has a couple of features that the Model 3 doesn't have. One of them being bioweapon defense mode.
What?
Yeah, bioweapon defense mode.
What?
So S, X, and Y all have bioweapon defense mode. You hit a button, it's a biohazard symbol, and it pressurizes the inside of the car to keep all pollutants out, and in theory it works for CBRN threats, in theory.
Really?
And they actually tested it because there was I think burn me in the comments if I'm wrong, I think it was a BMW that had a similar feature that they compared it to, and they stuck it in like this dome with orange smoke.
Yeah.
And the Model Y was inside of it, and it was pure, crisp, clean air inside in bioweapon defense mode. The BMW was just covered in orange smoke all on the inside. But yeah, so there are things that the Model Y has that the Model 3 does. The Model 3 is essentially their entry level. I hate to say it, it's like their bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
But they have.
I can't tell.
I couldn't either.
I can't tell.
So they have reduced prices on the 3 and the Y. Actually, and the whole lineup, to the point that today a Model Y costs less than I paid for this when I bought it.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm not saying I'm bitter. So, any other thoughts about it?
This is making me a believer.
Making you a believer?
It's making me a believer.
You heard the man, makes him a believer.
It's making me a believer.
All right, now, Brent, I've not seen you probably for 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Right? And we bumped into each other out of nowhere 2 days ago, right?
Absolutely.
Tell the people that I didn't tell you to say none of this.
No, absolutely not. I actually reached out to him when I saw him, and I was like, "Look, I need to get on the YouTube." I said because I need to see the Tesla. Period. So he's like, "Let's do it."
Absolutely. That was 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Yeah,
we make it happen. This video is sponsored by EKSTER. EKSTER Wallets and Luxury Accessories. Brent, as a thank you for being in the video today, I have for you an aluminum midnight card holder from EKSTER Wallets.
Nice.
So that's for you, my friend.
You know, it's funny.
What?
I was looking at these last night.
Were you really?
I kid you not.
Please tell them I didn't make you say
that. I kid you not. As much as weird as that sounds, I promise you, my wallet is so jacked up. My wallet is so jacked up. This is awesome. This is awesome.
You got it, man. Absolutely.
Man, seriously, appreciate
I got you,
my
God.
God.
Absolutely, I got you, man.
Thank you.
All right, so you heard the man. This made a believer out of him.
It did.
The Hellcat don't compare with the acceleration.
No.
And you know what? I think Cecilia's going to have to.
I'm a getter. I'm a getter.
Cecilia,
she's gone.
He's got plans for you.
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
Mount up, berserkers. We're headed to the next battle.
Special thanks to EKSTER.com for sponsoring today's video. EKSTER.com specializes in luxury men's accessories like the Parliament wallet, the aluminum card holder, the carbon fiber card holder, all with switchblade technology to display your cards at the push of a button. They also have keychains, key holders, bags, and other accessories, and of course the EKSTER tracker card technology, so if you lose any of these items, you'll be able to track them anywhere. EKSTER.com is offering 25% off for any of my viewers that use my coupon code BATTLE at checkout. Click the link in the description or the link in the pinned comment below, and be sure to use my coupon code BATTLE, 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 for up to 25% off on your next purchase at EKSTER.com.